I'm a big believer in the importance of health, physical health and also mental health. And cold therapy has helped my mental health with negative emotions like anxiety. So this morning, I'm going in the sea for 10 minutes. I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of cold therapy, how it's helped me physically, mentally, and also how it's helped me as an investor. So, I've got my Scooby Steves on for when I'm in the sea, freezing my crown jewels off. And I've also got my Free Spirit jacket for when I'm trying to warm up afterwards. Now, I'm going to head in there for about 10 minutes for a bit of cold therapy on a cold Saturday morning. So the Free Spirit jacket's off. There it is, ready for when I get out. Now it's time to go in there for a bit of cold therapy. So as I've said, I've struggled in the past with negative emotions like anxiety, especially for the first 35 years of my life. And this was because of poor emotional intelligence. I didn't understand anxiety. I didn't understand stress. In my first 35 years, I was anxious and stressed as a kid. I used to get stressed out far too easy. And this went into my working life as an adult, as a young adult. So if I was coming to the end of a contract, I'd be anxious to the point where I was short of breath. And this continued until I was 35, until I got into personal development. Now, since getting into personal development in 2019, I've started incorporating healthy habits that have helped with my negative emotions like anxiety. And one of the big things that's helped me is cold therapy. Now, what I do, every day I have a 2-minute cold shower, and this is a brilliant start of the day. I'm going to touch on some of the health benefits. I also have an ice bath once a week, and that could be in my little ice bath in the back garden or in the North Sea. And again, this helps me with anxiety. Now, cold therapy, when you're looking at people like Wim Hof, it's a proven way to help you physically and mentally. It helps your mental strength. It helps you with things like anxiety. It helps your cardiovascular system. It removes stress. Might be temporarily, but if you keep doing it, it does have proven health benefits. Now, anything you can do to improve your mental health and your physical health, I think it's definitely worth trying. Now, it's definitely helped me the way I feel, and this was demonstrated massively when COVID first started in 2020. I was in Oman for 12 weeks when COVID kicked off, away from my family. And when it first kicked off, I was really worried about my wife and my 2 girls. Really stressed, really anxious, the most anxious I've ever been. And what helped me was Wim Hof videos and cold therapy. Cold showers helped to calm me down. So this is a little example of how it's really helped me in a real life situation. And it's helped me since. And as I said at the start of the video, I'm going to tell you how it's helped me as an investor. Now, prior to me being 35, I had really bad, poor emotional intelligence. And this was proven in the way I approached investing. I was a gambler. My negative emotions led to poor investing decisions. Like when I lost all of my life savings back in 2010, 2011. And this was because I was gambling. I was an anxious gambler. I was an anxious investor. And one of the things I'd done when I started picking stocks, I was checking on my stocks literally every 5 minutes. Don't do this as an investor. It will lead to anxiety. And by doing this, checking on my stocks every 5 minutes, behaving poorly in terms of emotions, it led to poor decisions, as I've said. I kept picking the wrong stocks because of what my mates were saying, my colleagues at work, because of FOMO, because of greed. I was a greedy, emotional investor, and this isn't the way to go. Now, since getting into personal development as a 35-year-old, as I've said, I've started cold therapy, and that's reduced my anxiety. And when you remove negative emotions like anxiety, it helps you to be calm and neutral. And this is what you want to be around money and investing. If you manage to get to a point where you're calm and neutral around money, you've got a fighting chance. It's going to lead to skilled investing, making logical decisions when it comes to your investments, whether that's in property, stocks, crypto, whatever that may be. Improved emotional intelligence is going to help you be a skilled investor. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Just a quick one on the benefits of cold therapy and how it's helped me physically, emotionally during hard periods, dark periods of my life, and how it's helped me as an investor. What I want you to do after watching this video is at least give cold therapy a try. Now, a disclaimer, I'm not a health professional, I'm not a finance expert. This is just information. Information from what I've learned over the years and how cold therapy can help you, again, with your mind and body, and how it can help you as an investor. If you've liked today's content, give the video a little like, help me get the channel out there, help me help other investors like you if they're struggling with their emotions, because trust me, if you're too emotional with your investments, it's going to lead to poor decisions. Anyway, thanks for listening.